But make no mistake, this isn't normal friendship.
Yo, daddy.
It's a bond built on dependency.
Yo, daddy.
Swings. And the
hell no, boy.
Line showing Lil Dump with his mouth busted.
Oh, nah, son, he packed his ass up.
Speculating, pointing fingers at YB as the one who
YB packed his ass up.
When you
What's going on, JBsiah? We back on the video. Y'all already know what it is. You already know what to do, man. Today we're gonna be talking about that boy NBA YoungBoy. NBA beating up Lil Dump on camera, bro. I'm talking about straight packing that nigga ass up like a backwood. Oh, man, that shit crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Homie or not, I'm not letting no grown ass man put his hands on me and I don't fight back. But we finna check out the details. So y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let's hop right into the video.
I really do slap some of them.
Hey, yo.
It's the fact that he the boss, so it's like, nigga, can I touch him? Like,
shit, me.
Don't touch him. I ain't let you touch him. Nobody around gonna let none of the real members gonna let you even touch him.
I believe it. That's big. He be around that nigga. That's his brother.
Or whatever. Nobody gonna touch him.
Yeah, hell no. Ain't no man slapping
got
me.
Caught slapping his own homies on camera, and it ain't just rumors. DJ Academics himself pulled up to YB's house.
Ain't no goddamn way.
Saw YoungBoy yelling, putting hands on his crew, and nobody dared to fight back.
Oh, y'all niggas some hoes.
Takes care of your whole family. You don't bite the hand that feeds. The daddy of his crew.
The daddy. That boy, daddy.
NBA YoungBoy's world. The first thing you notice is how much control he has over everybody around him. It's not just about music or fame. It's about survival. Every single one of his homies eats because of him.
That shit is still bogus as hell, bro. As a grown ass man, bro, you don't let no grown man disrespect you. No matter what the hell he doing, you gotta stand on principle at the end of the day,
Provider,
bro.
the one making sure
I don't care how much money he giving you.
Moms are looked after, and nobody in the crew is struggling. On the surface, that looks like loyalty, but when you dig deeper,
them boys
it's
scared.
really about power.
Them boys
Because if your
scared.
whole life depends on one man, you're not going to move against him, even when he crosses the line. That's exactly why the situation that DJ Academics described shocked fans, but didn't surprise the people closest to YB. AK is one of the only media guys YoungBoy actually trusts enough to pull up to his house. And when he told the story, he confirmed what people have been whispering about for years. YoungBoy really does snap on his own crew. AK said
he be on that cake. I'm on cake too, man, about it.
Kids being disciplined by a strict parent. The craziest part, nobody fought back.
Hey, say big. Hey, say big. Go get me some wood from the stove.
Took it, and that's the dark side of YoungBoy being the provider. His homies know they can't bite the hand that feeds them. If YB decides he's done with you, that could mean your whole family is back in.
Oh, gang, you're cooked, buddy. Back to the bricks.
Him untouchable inside his own circle. You can hear it in the way people close to him talk. It's always respect mixed with a little bit of fear, like they know he could switch up on them any second. From the outside,
his ass through. His ass not right in the head,
why
man.
would anybody let another man talk to them?
His ass, he a psychopath with $100 million, bro. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but that boy definitely tweaked out on game. That nigga's not normal.
Like that.
Oh, bro.
Put hands on them. But when that man is the reason you got a roof over your head, the answer becomes clear. With YB, it's not just friendship, it's dependency. And that's what makes him so powerful.
See, hell nah, bro.
The center of everybody's world. And once you're in his circle, walking away might cost more than staying.
Oh, gang, y'all ain't gotta catch a body.
If there's one person who shows how deep YoungBoy's influence runs, it's his right-hand man, Lil Dump.
That boy like a pit bull.
Background homie, he's been there since the early days, sticking close through the rise, the beefs, and the countless cases that surrounded YB's come up. To outsiders,
is that nigga in a dog cage?
Just another friend in the camp. But the truth is, Dump's bond with YoungBoy shows just how far the loyalty goes, even when that loyalty looks more like submission. At one point, a picture surfaced online showing Lil Dump with his mouth busted.
Oh, nah, son, he packed his ass up.
Speculating, pointing fingers at YB as the one who
YB packed his ass up.
When you line that picture up with the stories from Academics,
oh, hell no.
It makes too much sense. YoungBoy is known to snap on his people, and Dump being one of the closest to him means he's been on the receiving end more than once.
That boy like a dog.
Back or even speaking on it, Dump stayed quiet and stood right beside YB like nothing ever happened. That silence spoke volumes. It told fans everything they needed to know about how
game, bro.
In that camp. YB isn't just
I understand you trying to make a little bro, but don't be a bitch about it.
And Dump confirmed that himself in one clip that went viral. He literally called YoungBoy his daddy. It wasn't said as a joke, it wasn't trolling. It was pure respect, the kind that comes from being raised on.
Oh hell no, bro! I ain't calling up
a rapper making money.
Nigga come give me $1 million, nigga. I ain't calling no other grown man. I don't even call my own dad daddy, nigga. I call that nigga pops. You feel me? Like, I don't give a hell what you then, daddy. Nigga, are you gay? Are you sucking this nigga dick? Huh?
He's the man who fed him, sheltered him, and gave him a position when nobody else did. That's the part
Even
outsiders
still, though,
often
bruh.
miss. It's easy to clown or call him weak for letting another man put hands on him. But when you grow up in Baton Rouge with nothing, and a guy like YB takes you in, changes your whole life, and puts you on, you look at him differently. Dump sees YoungBoy as the reason he escaped the trenches, so even if YB goes too far,
that's that nigga
loyalty never wavered.
YB, that nigga Lord and Savior, Jesus
That's
Christ.
why he can discipline his homies the same way a parent would a kid, and still keep their
YoungBoy of
respect up.
Nazareth head
In a way,
ass.
Dump's story shows the twisted balance in YoungBoy's circle. There's love, there's brotherhood, but there's also fear and control. Dump might be willing to call him daddy out of respect, but at the same time,
Nah, that ain't respect, my nigga. That nigga's scared.
YoungBoy provides.
That nigga's scared, bro. There's no way I'm calling another grown man daddy, bro. I don't care.
No separating the two. Mental health and bipolar behavior. One thing that makes NBA YoungBoy different from most rappers is how openly unstable he is. With other artists, the chaos is usually just an image of a performance for the cameras. But with YoungBoy,
that boy YB overly throwed, boy.
Random outbursts, the sudden disappearance.
That boy said he was doing dog food. He was on heroin, K2, Molly. He might have did coke too. He got $100 million.
It's all part of who he is, and it's something he's admitted himself. YB has spoken about being diagnosed as bipolar, and once you understand that, a lot of his actions
Shit, he don't even need no diagnosis in my book. You can tell.
One moment YB will be on live playing with his kids, talking about wanting peace and moving past the drama. Then, out of nowhere, he'll flip, screaming, throwing things, and threatening to crash out on whoever crosses him. That same pattern shows up in how he treats the people around him. His homies aren't just his friends, they're his emotional punching bags. When his bipolar episodes hit, they're the ones standing closest, so they catch it first. And the thing is, they can't really fight back. Remember, YoungBoy is the breadwinner. He's the one putting food on their tables, keeping their families straight, and covering bills they could never pay without him. If they fight back and try to check him, they risk losing everything. So they sit there and take it. It's a dangerous type of loyalty, not just because it puts them in harm's way, but because it gives YB even more control. He knows nobody's going to leave him, no matter how bad he snaps, and that makes the cycle even harder to break. DJ Academics broke this down better than anyone. After visiting YB at his house, AK said it was like watching a storm. Calm one moment, then total chaos the next. He described YB checking his homies like they were little kids who needed discipline.
I say, big, come here. Watch your mouth, son. If I bet you ain't shit, Holmes.
But then, hours later, the same YB would be laughing, cracking jokes, and showing love to the same people he just pressed. That's the bipolar cycle.
Yeah, that ain't got a problem.
Affection back to back, keeping his crew off balance. The scariest part is how normalized it's become inside his circle. To outsiders, it looks like abuse. But to them, it's just YB being YB.
Shit, YB ain't gonna be YB around me.
Like walking on eggshells around someone who could snap at any moment.
Hell
and
nah.
when he does, they remind themselves of the good side. The moments when he breaks bread, when he makes sure their mom's rent is paid, when he throws them a chain or puts them in a video. It's like he tears them down, then builds them back up with gifts and gestures.
That boy is
them even deeper into his orbit.
That boy is a generational Hall of Fame, purple badge Hall of Famer manipulator. No cap.
It's almost impossible
Double Hall of
to walk
Fame.
away from that kind of relationship. For people like Lil Dump, YB isn't just a boss, he's family. And when family is also your provider, your protector, and the only person
that
you
nigga
you accept the
daddy.
flaws, no matter how bad they get. You convince yourself it's love, even when it looks like control. That's why Dump could sit
His
there
ass
with
in
a
a
busted lip
his ass in
and
an
still
abusive
call YB
relationship.
his daddy.
Nigga getting
To him,
domestic
that
violence.
wasn't weakness, that was loyalty.
Y'all gave it to him. Yeah, he gave it to him. Yeah, he gave it to him.
But make no mistake, this isn't normal friendship.
Yo, daddy.
It's a bond built on dependency,
Yo, daddy.
mood swings, And the
Oh,
kind of fear
hell
most
no,
people
boy.
wouldn't admit out loud.
Boy.
YB's mental health issues don't just
Hell
affect
nah,
him,
buddy.
they shape
Your
the
ass
lives
trim,
of
son.
everyone around him. His crew isn't
Call
just
me a
riding
grown
with
man, yo, dad don't give a fuck
they're
how much money he
surviving
give
with a
your
storm
ass.
that could break out at any second. And as long as YoungBoy's the one holding the money and the power, the cycle is going to keep spinning. Fear versus respect. When it comes to NBA YoungBoy and his crew, one of the biggest questions is simple. Do they really respect him? Or are they just scared of him? On the surface, you think it's all love.
Scared?
His homies are always around him, riding in his cars, repping his name, even defending him online. But when you look closer, the loyalty doesn't always look natural. It looks forced, almost like survival. Take Lil Dump, for example. He wasn't just willing to call YoungBoy daddy. He also brushed off situations that would have made most men walk away. The busted lip, the rumors of YB putting hands on him Dump never broke character. He stayed loyal, quiet, and ready to move whenever YB told him to. That ain't just respect, that's submission. And it raises
God, that nigga's a
question.
bitch.
If someone is willing to let you embarrass them and still stand
He bending
beside
that boy
you,
over,
is it
oiling his
because
ass
they
up.
love you, or because they fear what happens if they don't? YoungBoy's crew dynamic feels less like a rap entourage and more like a strict household.
Oh,
He's
God.
the parent.
Hey,
They're
hey,
the
hey,
kids.
hey, hey.
He sets the rules.
Hey, say, bitch, ain't it past your bedtime, Holmes? Ain't it past your bedtime? Get your ass in the room. Okay.
If somebody steps out of line, he's quick to discipline them. Academics confirmed it himself after pulling up to YB's house. He said YoungBoy was snapping on his own people, checking them hard, even laying hands on them. And instead of
Back on
arguing
your
back,
shit.
they stayed silent. To act, it was like watching a father scold his kids, and it left fans asking whether that's real leadership or straight up fear. Now, respect and fear often look the same from the outside. Both will keep
On the
people
inside,
loyal. Both
two
will keep
different
people
things.
in line. But the difference comes down to choice. Respect means you choose to follow someone because you believe in them. Fear means you follow because you're scared of the consequences if you don't. And when you see how YB's crew moves, it's hard not to believe fear plays a huge role. Look at how YoungBoy treats outsiders compared to insiders. He'll snap on fans in public, lash out at industry figures, and air out beefs online without hesitation. That same energy shows up with his homies. The only difference is, his crew can't respond the way outsiders do. A fan might walk away, a rapper might clap back, but his inner circle, they're stuck. Their money,
That boy's too dependent on his
their
ass.
families are all tied to YoungBoy, which means when he snaps, their only option is to absorb it and move on. But here's where it gets tricky. A lot of these guys genuinely love YB. They grew up with him, they saw him go from nothing to one of the most streamed artists in the world.
No
To
cap.
them, he's more than just a provider, he's living proof that you can make it out. That's where the respect part comes in. Even after the discipline, the yelling, or the violence, they still see him as someone worth standing by. So it's not pure fear. It's a twisted mix of fear of losing him, respect for what he's done, and dependency on what he provides. That balance is what keeps YB's circle together. He's unpredictable, sometimes ruthless, but also deeply loyal to his people in his own way. He might embarrass you one night, then hand you a chain the next. He might slap you for stepping out of line, then put you in a music video right after. And that cycle blurs the line between respect and fear until you can't tell them apart. The truth is, YoungBoy's crew probably follows him for both reasons. They respect his grind, his music, his role in
And
their
them boys
lives,
scared
but
of
they
hell.
also fear his anger, his mood swings, and the possibility of being cut off.
That boy needs some stronger
combination makes him
antidepressants.
one of the most powerful figures in rap, not just because of his talent, but because of the way he commands absolute loyalty from everyone around him. YB as a cult leader figure. When you look at NBA YoungBoy's circle from the outside, it's easy to see why people call him more than just a rapper. To some, he feels like a cult leader, and it's not just fans saying that the way his homies move around him, the way they absorb his anger, and the way they worship his every word makes the comparison hit hard. Think about it. In a normal rap group, loyalty is built on
stupid ass.
friendship, money, or gang
My only
ties.
Lord is Jesus
But in
Christ.
YoungBoy's world, it's deeper. His homies don't just follow him, they revolve around him. He's the provider, the disciplinarian, and the one who sets the rules for everybody else.
Shit, that sounds like somebody
Fall in
damn
line,
daddy. Oh
they
God.
fall in line. When he snaps, they take it. And when he shows love, they act like it cancels out everything else. That's not regular loyalty, that's devotion. You can see the same energy in his fan base. YoungBoy has one of the most extreme fan movements in hip-hop. His supporters don't just listen to his music, they defend him online. Like
YB better, YB better, head
Anytime
ass.
YB's name comes up in drama, his fans...
YB definitely top friend in my book,
That's
but
the exact same way
y'all
he
be
moves in real life. Always ready to take a hit.
throat that nigga
Always ready
shit.
to ride, even when it doesn't make sense. What really pushes the cult leader comparison is how isolated YB has made himself. Ever since his legal troubles, he's been living in Utah, cut off from most of the industry. That isolation didn't just change his life, it changed his circle. It forced his homies to depend on him even more. When you're locked away in the middle of nowhere, the only world you know is the one YB built. And that makes him the center of everything. Their money, their lifestyle, their identity. It's the same playbook cult leaders use. Cut people off from the outside world, make them dependent on you, then control them through a mix of love and fear. For YoungBoy, it might not be intentional, but the results are the same. His homies would rather stay in a toxic cycle with him than risk stepping outside of it. And that's why clips like Lil Dump calling him daddy don't just sound like loyalty, they sound like worship. Dump doesn't see YB as just a rapper or a friend. He sees him as the man who gave him life, who raised him up from nothing, who created the world he now lives in. That's devotion on a level that feels spiritual. At the end of the day, calling YB a cult leader might sound extreme, but when you look at how his homies submit to him, how his fans defend him with blind loyalty, and how his entire world runs on his moods and decisions, the label doesn't feel too far off. YoungBoy isn't just an artist or a provider, he's the center of a movement where everybody around him follows his rules no matter the cost, the bigger picture. At the end of the day, NBA YoungBoy's situation isn't just about a rapper roughing up his homies. It's about power, control, and the way fame can warp relationships. Most artists surround themselves with yes men, but with YB, it goes further. His circle isn't just agreeing with him, they're submitting to him. And the crazy part is, they don't even seem to mind. That's where the danger comes in. Because when one man holds that much control, when everybody around him is scared to push back, it creates a cycle that only gets worse. Every slap, every outburst, every public meltdown doesn't get checked, it gets excused. And with YoungBoy, the money and fame only add fuel to the fire his homies know they need him, so they tolerate whatever comes with it. But if...
Man, that's about the end of the video, bro. That shit crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, as a grown man, bro, I don't care how much a nigga doing for you, bro. You don't take no disrespect, cause like, if you gotta go out on your own, bro, shit, you might goddamn, it might be a little harder, bro, but you standing on principle at the end of the day as a man, bro. Like, shit, bro. I'm not going like that. I can't speak for nobody else, but I ain't going like that. Even if one of my homies got rich as hell, bro, like, niggas know me, bro. Like, I'm not, bro, what, bro? Now, it ain't no, this is my homie. I'm not finna blatantly disrespect him or, like, do some OD shit. You feel me? But, like, it's gonna be a mutual respect. Like, I don't fear no man but God, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck if you got a tank, nigga. Like, I don't fear no man but God, bro. You bleed how I bleed, you die how I die, bro. And that ain't even no tough shit, bro. That's just how it is. Like, you gotta stand on morals and principles as a man, bro. Like, I'm not calling the other grown man daddy, bro. Like, gay, you're gay as hell. Like, that shit's crazy, bro. But hey, if you guys have a video, I appreciate you for watching. Like and subscribe to 1,000 subscribers. Tell me to my second reaction channel, JBsiah 2, link in the description. Tell me to my clothing brand, JungleBredClothing, link in the description. Man, y'all stay away, get you some money. All love, JBsiah, we out.